What is going on, gaming enthusiasts? How is everyone doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing well, thank you very much for asking. We are reviewing Horizon Chase Turbo, a great pickup and play arcade racer, which is my favorite type of racer. The main menu is simple, easy to use, and clean. You can pick from campaign, adventures, tournaments, endurance, and options. There is even a split-screen mode for up to 4 players. We'll get into adventures and tournament later. Let's first check out campaign. Here we have the campaign mode World Tour and DLCs. Senna Forever, Rookie Series, and Summer Vibes for that Outrun nostalgia. The Rookie Series is a free DLC for those rookies out there just learning the ropes. I am no stranger to arcade racing. Every location has 3 iconic locations and a series of races to win, with a 4th location to earn an upgrade for all your cars. A great sense of speed straight from the start with a challenge to get up to first place. The level design is appealing and simplistic, but do not let that take away from the gameplay. The controls are very simple to use, and the heads-up display is straightforward and not distracting at all. Very simple, which is a good thing. Minor collisions are annoying, but not penalizing. A downside of crashing into objects on the side of the road is that they do not break. They stand solid as your car will flip into the air. Collect blue coins to get closer to unlocking new cars, and gas cans to refill your gas gauge. You can actually run out of gas in this game, and that is a pretty cool feature. Each car will handle differently, and they all have different specs. The controls feel nice and tight, responsive and smooth. The game has vibrant colors, and at night the lights look great alongside the road as you fly past them. The game feels a lot like Stunt Race FX for the SNES and Cruising USA wrapped into one. It is truly the very little details that bring this game together. From the horizon, to the lines flying by, to passing other racers. And the driver quote bubbles give this a sense of comedy and uniqueness. The game uses very little hard drive space, just at 1.44 gigabits. This won't take up a lot of room. That is a plus for me. Hitting the nitro button for a quick burst of speed that you can feel. From your placement, tokens collected, and gas cans left all go towards your overall score. Get all tokens and win first place for a super trophy. Hey, look, I even unlocked a car. Let's go check it out in the car selection menu. You can pick from a few colors and add upgrades that you've earned, and check out each car's stats. I think I will choose black, a stylish color for a sport saloon. Now, this is a cool little feature. The scene changes from night to day and day to night. In this clip, it went from nighttime to daytime gradually. You really have to appreciate the little and subtle things about this game. I sped up the speed a little to show you this awesome change. In just 2 laps in, and the sun is shining. Now that's what I call a bright idea. Once you have completed all locations with super trophies, you get a reward. Who doesn't love a new car?
Not me.
On our way to our second location, Chile, where we can pick from 3 iconic locations and a 4th one to earn the upgrade. Let's check out our new car. Looks like an Audi R8. Super cool. Every location looks unique to its respective country. Chile has a lot of rolling grassy hills, totems, pillars, and a vast horizon. This game has a cruising world vibe so familiar to those that were lucky enough to play it back in the day. It is probably why I took to this game. It just feels really familiar and brings me back to a simple time when games used to be fun instead of flashy. Don't get me wrong, I love the new racing games of today. This game may not have real terrain since it always feels flat. It is hard to know if you're racing on dirt. That's not a bad thing. Games of today are going for realism. This game is far from it. This game is for those that want to jump into a race and play for the fun of it. I will admit, the price for what you get is kind of steep at $20, but think about it. This game was made by small developers providing you with instant fun, smooth gameplay, and simplistic controls, with 4- and 5-star reviews. Once I thought about it, $20 is a good value with the other things in consideration. And I enjoy a great indie game, or a game made by a small developer. Check out the polygraphics for the tire smoke and dust. Just another little thing that really stands out. Crashing or getting crowded doesn't slow the gameplay down at all either. This game really speaks for itself. Great tracks, awesome car selection too based off of real-world cars. This game is one of a kind. If there is one thing I would have added, it would have been drifting. You are able to turn at high speeds but not drift? I think drifting would have added a fun element to the gameplay. We are awarded our upgrade. You can pick between 3 upgrade packages. Pick the one you think you'll need the most to beef up your ride. Upgrades will boost 2 specs on all your cars like steering, nitro, acceleration, and speed. It will apply to all your cars, locked or not. Let's check out the adventure mode. In this mode, you can race a specific car to unlock a new skin, otherwise known as color. You have 5 races to beat, and unlike our previous races, this one has a twist. Not only are the tracks more complicated, but your car will be maxed out. You may be asking yourself, how can I lose? Trust me, it is a challenge. I hope you have great reflexes. You're going to need them in this fast-paced race. Remember that awesome sense of speed this game provides. Amplify that by 2, and you've got a challenge. My biggest tip, rely on your reflexes and memory for those tight sweeping turns. Going a little faster in this game is a good thing, but I felt too fast is too fast. Try to look at the mini-map from time to time to watch out for those sharp corners ahead, or to see where your nearest opponent is. If you're not rubbing, you're not racing. There will be tokens to collect as well. It is just harder going faster. Use your memory to remember where they are on your next lap. Don't forget to collect them all before you reach the final lap. Crashing into road signs or other destroyable objects can get bothersome. It would have been nice to plow right through them instead of crashing off them. Bumping into other cars, or rather, bouncing off them, is just a minor downside to the gameplay. Would have been nice to spin them out instead of bounce. Your car will not take damage, which is a good thing. I remember the Rush games, and even though damage did not hinder performance, it was just cool visually. Crashing your car in this game is much like the cruising games, unlike Outrun or 80s Overdrive. As you may have noticed, I started with 99 nitros, and even though I have unlimited nitro, I still have to watch my gas gauge. Nitro will deplete your fuel faster, so remember to collect those gas cans. When you reach low fuel, a warning will beep letting you know you're almost out of gas. So close, no cigar. These are all the upgrades you can add onto your cars. Tournament operates just like any other racing game. There are skill divisions. Each will have 4 racetracks, and based on your placement, you are awarded points for your position. At the end of the 4 races, the racer with the most points wins. I am unsure of the reward, but I bet it is a track or a car if fully completed. In the long and short of it, this game is worth the purchase. It appeals to people like myself who just want a good all-around arcade racer. Like the games I used to play at the arcade when I was little. I like nostalgia, like anyone else, just to go back to a simple, fun, smooth game. The visuals make this game kind of goofy and doesn't take itself too seriously. The music is good for those that like synthwave or 80s vibes. The graphics are good, clear, and crisp. You can choose from and unlock 35 cars, 3 of them being hidden cars. Remember, it is the little things that make this game great. A simplistic menu with few things to choose from, but there are no shortages of fun and challenges. You can race up to 4 friends with a split screen and see who's the better racer. The downside to this game is strictly cosmetic. No visual damage, lack of car customization, destroyable objects, or drifting, but I am sure that is not an issue. The game developer Quiris has done an outstanding job of combining all the great arcade racers like Cruising USA, Cruising World, Outrun, Top Gear Rally for the N64, and even Stunt Race FX for the SNES. The developers did a great job packing a lot into a neat little action pack, racing adventure, nostalgia overload present. For $20, you'll get your money's worth. It may not scratch everyone's itch for racing, but it will take you back in time. That being said, racing fans, I am going to go back in time and race around the world. Thanks for coming out, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Drive fast, take chances. And remember, play what you like, and if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong, man. So do it right, and have the time of your life. Later, taters.